You've heard of Bitcoin? How about Britcoin? Yes, the UK, Britain is looking to launch their own CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency. That's what we're going to talk about today. Heard of Bitcoin? What the heck is Britcoin? What are they looking to do? Why are they looking to do it? What's going to be the pros, the cons? Well, that's going to be today's video. So if you like today's video, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. We're close to 1,000 subscribers, so I appreciate you. And if you don't know me by now, my name is Jiggy. I'm the award-winning author of The Extraordinary New Venture Capital Opportunity, How to Invest Like a Pro. I've been trading currencies for around 15 years now, and I focus on crypto exclusively for the last 4 years. And I was featured in his best-selling book, High Probability Trading Strategies, back in 2008. So, Bitcoin, let's dive straight in. So, Rishi Sunak, now he's the Chancellor of the UK with finance, and he's brilliant. I love him. Why? I'm a business guy. And this year has been tough with COVID and everything else, and they've provided a lot of support for UK businesses. Some people love him, some people hate him, but I think he's doing a great job. It's a tough job. But they announced a few days ago in the news, Britcoin. What is Rishi Sunak's digital currency? What the heck is Britcoin? That's what we're going to look at today. It says Rishi Sunak's Britcoin will not replace cash. So it's not going to replace cash. What is it? So if you're new to blockchain, first of all, we're going to talk about Britcoin in a few different ways. First of all, the name. I love the name. Why? Because the biggest brand in cryptocurrency right now is Bitcoin, and it has been for the longest while. It's been over $1 trillion market cap earlier this year. Been around since January 2009. That's when the first Bitcoin was mined. So it's a great name. Just to be able to add that R to say Bitcoin turns into Britcoin is good for branding. But I think that's pretty much where the correlation ends, because Bitcoin does fluctuate, in price in terms of its value. But what Britcoin is going to be, from my understanding, is going to be a stable coin where it's pegged to the pound. So if you're not familiar with stable coins, the most popular one currently in the crypto space is USDT. There's a few others as well. There's BUSD, there's USDC, there's DAI, DAI. So these are all different stable coins, and they pretty much perform the same function. One USDT is equal to $1, and it doesn't really fluctuate. A year might go by, one USDT is worth $1. So it's pegged as a stable coin, hence the name stable. So Britcoin will likely be a stable coin where one Britcoin will equal £1. Stable. Boom. That's it. Simple. So what are they looking to do? Well, it's looking to get money onto the blockchain or a digital currency, a blockchain like Ethereum. Will they use Ethereum? I don't know. Are they going to create their own blockchain? Possibly. Are they going to use a different chain? Maybe. But the main premise that I'm seeing as the pros and cons of having Bitcoin is, well, one of the benefits for the government to run a country, because running a country is like running a company, but on a very larger scale. You got different cities, you got many people in the UK. There's over 60 million individuals, 8 million of which are in London. And you can use smart contracts to program the money, or if a certain behavior is done, you can reward them with tokens. In this case, it'll be Bitcoin, right? And there'll be certain things that are expensive to do in this country and cheap to do in this country, or it's hard to get people to do certain things. So let's just look at gamification. So one of the things that the government's always trying to do is voting, get everyone to vote. And I think it's only 60-70% of the UK population vote. There's always a segment of the market that don't vote, and they got a right not to vote. But maybe the government wants everyone to vote, and then rather than spending all this money on marketing campaigns, they may just go, hey, if you vote and register your vote, you'll get 5 Bitcoin, or 10 Bitcoin, or 2 Bitcoin, or 100 Bitcoin, Bitcoin and Bitcoin. It's funny, isn't it? Yeah, so they'll gamify certain things. Benefits, people on benefits, people qualify for benefits but are not getting it, and some people don't qualify for benefits and are getting it. There'll be a way of programming smart contracts to verify, so it'll be harder to cheat the system. So it'll be smart contracts that can use oracles, which is data feeds of real world data, into the blockchain, and they can combine a lot of things in clever ways. Health, one of the biggest concerns of the planet is health. The obesity epidemic, I think, is now a third of the UK, or close to a third of the UK's population is obese, and 2/3 are overweight. So the government might say, hey man, this is costing the NHS, the National Health Service, an incredible amount of money and stretching the staff, of the NHS. If we could just get Britain healthy again, that would be great. And maybe they could code in, if you've got your healthy BMI, that's one of the basic metrics taken with your weight and your height. One of our businesses is health. We help people reverse their obesity. But it could be, hey, if you're in your healthy BMI, we'll reward you with Britcoin, because we know it costs the government on average per person who's overweight or obese, I don't know, let's say it was 5,000 extra pounds a year. Hey, we'd rather give you 1,000 just being healthy. Yeah, so they can put that into a smart contract and some really clever business models that can be created. Taxes, it's hard to get taxes and everyone to pay the taxes, especially if they're doing their self-reporting. So HMRC has a tough job on their hands. It's very expensive, all this layers of trust. Put it on the blockchain with a bit of clever innovation, all of a sudden it can be a more efficient system. They can also save billions. It's expensive running a country. All the banking infrastructure right now, printing money is very expensive. All the trust in between banks is very expensive. Physical buildings, staff members in those buildings, there's a lot of trust that's expensive. So the Bitcoin on the blockchain could eradicate all of the requirements for that physical trust, meaning that the country will save billions and billions and billions. So it's going to be another incentive for Bitcoin. New innovative ideas, the world is your oyster. Think about the internet, right? The first big use case for the internet was email, electric mail, right? Electric mail, where we can just send instantaneous messages. Royal Mail is now snail mail, and we've got email, which is instantaneous. With blockchain, people are coming with more and more ideas on how to basically do things better, especially when trust is involved, how we can just do things better. So innovative ideas. So there's going to be pros and there's going to be cons. What do you think? Pro Bitcoin, is it a good thing? Or you go, hell no, man. No. That's going to control the country. They're just trying to control the country. And just CBDC in general, your central bank digital currencies, you think is a good thing, where countries should issue their own digital currency in place of fiat money in terms of just cash? Or is it just a control mechanism? Let me know what you think. So if you like today's video, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. We are close to 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate you being with me. We've been doing I think we've done over 140 videos in 12 weeks. So hopefully you're getting a lot of value out of this. I want to read a quote today from The Richest Man in Babylon. This was a great book that I always read back when I was 23 years old, giving away my age, that was 15 years ago, right? So you can probably guess my age now. So the quote of today is, where the determination is, the way can be found. Where the determination is, the way can be found. Another way I like to think of that one is, when the why is big enough, the how does not matter. When the why is big enough. A lot of people focus on the how, often forget the why, the goal, the mission, the vision, the why. When the why is big enough, you will find a way. So if you haven't got a strong why, maybe that's something you can work on to kind of get that momentous, because we are unconscious beings, and that why kind of integrates with our unconscious. And there's many forces in the world, and that why can make a big difference. So I'm going to read that one more time. I like that one. Let me read it one more time. Where the determination is, the way can be found. All right. I'll see you soon.